We all know Alonso at Real Madrid, but we don't all know how he plays with Real Madrid. How does this man think, and who are the most important players he relies on at Real Madrid? First, let's get into the point. This man plays with a 3-3 or 3-1 formation and loves to get out with the ball. So, as soon as they get out with the ball, you see number 20 dropping in with the 3 at the back to form a 4, and helping them get out with the attack because this man is responsible for getting out with the ball. As you can see, you'll find the 2 pivots, tightly tucked in deep to create nice space for number 20 to move around in. All the things I'm explaining to you, I'll show you now on the pitch in all the... You know, they play for Borussia Dortmund and the guy is determined to get out with the attack. If this guy doesn't rely on anyone, he plays for Bayern. Leverkusen, as you can see, also gets out with the attack through Grimaldo, the guy who coordinates all the attacks, as you can see. The guy isn't just satisfied with getting out with the ball. Of course, he does. After he gets down and the time comes for his team to get out with the ball, the guy starts moving one by one to get into the attacking areas, as you can see. So, Grimaldo has completed the first task required of him. Xabi Alonso told him to go down and help these people get out with the ball. I've finished the first task and I'll go in more as a winger or a striker. And also, when you ask for the ball again, you find the man is the one who carries out the build-up phase of the play, as you can see. It's almost like a backlift, but when he does it, what does the bus turn into? He literally turns into a winger, just as you can see in the picture. The man is a winger. In all the situations I'm showing you, you'll find that he's always the one with the ball. He's always the one who plays the game. As you can see, he's the one who makes the play. He turns into a winger to penetrate the offensive areas, and this man's capabilities, as I told you, are in passing short passes or long passes. As you can see, the man changes field. Why? And he's the one to help in the exit. With the ball, if Xabi Alonso is a crazy man with the idea of exiting with the ball if Real Madrid is going to exit. With the ball, that means he will exit with the ball, give it a job. One inside, let's run, and Mbappe runs. Vince runs, thank God this talk is over. As you can see, men also exit from. The man has to finish every ball. I want you to focus with me strongly on the next shot. Because the man here, after he went down and contributed to the exit with the ball, he started moving one by one into the depth of the field, and as you can see, he is moving into the depth of the field without anyone noticing. The man with the red mark in front of you on the screen, this is Grimaldo. You are paying attention with me that this man is the one who started the attack and is going in to score a penalty kick for his team. You have paid attention to all the roles. The complex that this player is performing, he added that he knows how to score from any position, as you can see. The guy plays crosses and plays free kicks, and the guy, praise be to God, is everywhere. I'm not here today to promote this player. I'm here to tell you that the trend is that Alexander-Arnold is the man who will replace this player at Real Madrid, as you can see. This player moves everywhere on the field against Bayern, against Borussia Dortmund, against the Blue Devils. He took instructions from Xavi against Alonso regarding these movements. Therefore, I see, from my point of view, that the player closest to this profile is the man who knows how to score, the man who knows how to move deep inside the field. The one who might come down to play back is Trent Alexander-Arnold. I believe that Arnold won't leave the field under Xabi Alonso's leadership. We've understood how Xabi Alonso's mind thinks. Let's move on to the 2 players who are always stuck together and standing on the 18-yard arc when Xabi Alonso comes out with the ball. Why? The 2 midfielders who play under Xabi Alonso are always stuck together in the middle like this. It's very natural for any team that puts pressure on you to put pressure on both of them. Consequently, spaces on the flanks will open up for him to move into. Grimaldo can move in them, the third defender, anyone. Guys, we've been deprived of this talk, and Real Madrid fans are the people who know this. As you can see, the 2 in the middle are held down and Grimaldo comes down with the third defender. We're overmanning the man in front of you. He doesn't understand who to attack because the 2 in depth are pinned down by the 2 pivots you put in place, Xabi Alonso. Ideas, guys. Ideas that can be applied on the pitch. We were deprived of ideas. Well, if one of the 2 holding Xabi Alonso's pivots in the depths was reckless and decided to come down, then here I tell you we'll still get the ball out easily. There will be a numerical overmanning in the depths of the pitch. Where? And as you can see, the men will get the ball out and the man in front of him has more than one solution. As you can see, the 2 in depth are always important, the midfield players who come down next to each other. Their job is to gather pressure in this area to open up the pitch on the flanks, and that's what actually happens. As you can see, the angle has opened up. The man will play with the bus, so they can come out with the ball like a knife in the sweetness. Someone asked me a very good question. He said, so the two pivots in the middle of the field are just a show to attract attention. Of course not, because when the team didn't know how to come out from the flank, they were the ones who came down and contributed to coming out with the ball, as you can see, and they moved the ball to the other side. The same thing is repeated. In the next ball, the two pivots in the middle of the field are standing, pulling the men to press deep and empty the flanks. And indeed, this is what happened. There is no. Of course, a team can press with 4 deep, 2 on the flank, 3 in the center, and so on. All of this while the team at the end presses with 6 or 7 players, and thus the passing options have become many. I really want you to focus with me on the next sentence. This is because, as you can see, it is strong. The third defender tells him, focus hard, with a gesture. The player here tells him, stay back, and here. Geraldo tells him, okay, go ahead. He gestures to him several times with his hand, telling him to go, and that's it. And indeed, Xabi Alonso's men began to gather the play there, so that the defender who started to withdraw with no one paying attention would be played to him. If this defender hadn't been awake, it would have been a sure goal. You find the 2 pivot players playing deep inside holding 2 Borussia Dortmund players. Here, the winger is pressing Geraldo, but the man standing with Xhaka deep inside noticed that he started to get behind his teammate. Consequently, Xhaka was free and they began to change the field to the other side. As you can see, both players were free. As you can see, they were both free. As you can see, say it until this moment. At this point, we understand how Xabi Alonso can get out. With the ball, Real Madrid wants you. Guess in the comments who the 3 defenders who will play under Xabi Alonso's command are, and we'll move on to the idea of advanced pressing. As you can see, Xabi Alonso's team is the one wearing white, as you can see, and the man likes to press from the front because he doesn't like anyone holding the ball. The question that any Madridista is thinking about is, will Xabi Alonso be able to tame or discipline the Real Madrid men who don't press for a penny to do what you see in this picture? I think after this video and before this video, we all agree that Xabi Alonso has very cool ideas that he will implement, but the question here is, will this man be able to force these Real Madrid stars to listen to him and implement what you see in these pictures? I hope it happens. I want you to write me your opinion in the comments, and we'll move on to the most important player on the team, number 10. Florian Wirtz. This guy proves to you that Xabi Alonso loves skillful players, just as you can see him going in on 2 players, literally searching them and putting the men to sleep on the ground. He brings a very nice, skillful pass and does what he can and more. But this guy is under the leadership of Xabi Alonso. He is something else, just as you can see. His skills speak for him, and the guy brings a very nice pass in this shot, rides the slide, and puts the ball in the goalpost. This means that Xabi Alonso loves skillful players and gives them freedom. Of course, this guy moves everywhere on the pitch, and as you can see, he shoots from everywhere. His abilities certainly won't be compared to Mbappe and Vinicius. I'll show you why these shots so you know that this guy is very important to Bayer Leverkusen and to Xabi Alonso in this team. But Xabi Alonso doesn't have such a thing as you attack. Attack, my dear, and others will defend. No, Pasha, the star of the team he's circling, is the one who goes back to defending when his team is losing 2-0. Despite that, no, Pasha, the whole team will go back to defending and the whole team will go attacking. Will Xabi Alonso be able to apply this to Vinicius, Mbappe, and the men of Real Madrid who don't like to move from their place unless Alonso is attacking? He has a system where we all defend and sometimes we all attack. But I wonder if he will be able to apply this system to Real Madrid players and stars. We will know this in the coming period. Ali Mahmoud was with you.